BYD has just set up a joint venture, which will enable them to produce batteries for 1 million electric cars. In addition to BYD's contract with Ford to provide the batteries for the Ford Escape plug-in hybrid and for the Mustang Mach-E, BYD will also provide batteries to General Motors. Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans. I'm coming to you from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome to all you new subscribers to the channel. Welcome back to everyone else. Great to have you here. 2022 is going to be an amazing year. Now, BYD, well, I've just made a video on how you can actually invest in BYD stocks now. If you haven't been able to in the past, lots of people have emailed me about this, but unfortunately a solution has now arisen. I'll put a link in the description below to that video. Now, I've just invested some funds into BYD within the last few days by using that method. Why am I investing in BYD? Well, in 2021, the company more than doubled its sales of electric cars, and it transitioned from being a ICE, petrol, gas, and battery company into being almost solely an electric car company. Yes, they do make a lot of plug-in hybrids, but their sales of purely petrol and gas-powered vehicles have basically been completely eradicated within the past 12 months. In addition to that, BYD set up and built 6 new battery factories in China within the last 12 months, and they also massively increased their sales over the past 12 months of batteries themselves. So what are they doing now? Well, BYD has just set up a battery joint venture with the state-owned FAW. BYD and the FAW Group have set up a joint venture with a registered capital of RMB 1 billion, with 51% and 49% of the shares owned respectively, obviously 51% with BYD, according to data provider SsangYong. Now, the company is called FAW FinDreams New Energy Tech Company, with FAW executive Li Hongyan as chairman and BYD's battery subsidiary FinDreams Battery Chairman He Long as vice chairman. The company's business scope includes the development, production, and sales of batteries and battery systems, the development, production, and sales of energy storage batteries and energy storage systems, and battery recycling. For those of you who don't know, BYD actually has a similar setup to Tesla's Powerwall. You can buy those here in Australia. I'm not sure what other countries you can buy them in, but that is an option also for commercial level businesses and even for statewide massive battery projects that BYD also facilitate as well. Now, BYD will build a strategic base for new energy vehicle batteries with FAW in the northeast of China, local auto media said today, citing a cooperation agreement between the two of them. Now, how many batteries will this factory make? That's the important part, right? Well, the plant will be built in 3 phases using Industry 4.0 standards. It will have an annual production capacity of 45 gigawatt hours when it reaches full production, and will supply blade batteries for more than 1 million vehicles, according to the report. Now, it's worth pointing out that FAW vehicles use blade batteries currently. They're one of very few car brands to use blade batteries, because the Mustang Mach-E actually uses lithium ternary batteries. I don't know what Ford were thinking, but anyway, they chose to get BYD to manufacture lithium ternary batteries for them instead of using their lithium iron phosphate blade battery pack. Bad decision in my view, but anyway, that's the way Ford went. Now, speaking of Ford, speaking of American car companies, BYD will reportedly supply batteries for SAIC General Motors models in China. Now, as China's largest manufacturer of new energy vehicles, BYD is one of the largest makers of batteries in the world and is continuing to expand its customer base. Now, if you're not already aware, BYD apparently will also supply Tesla, and I'll get to that in just a second. Now, BYD's battery business subsidiary FinDreams Batteries, previously rumored number 56 customer, will be SAIC and General Motors, according to a report today by local media outlet Xinhua. Citing a leaked image, the report said the customer appears to be Pan Asia PHEV, which means FinDreams will supply batteries for SAIC and General Motors. Pan Asia refers to Pan Asia Technical Automotive Center, which was established on June the 12th, 1997 as the first Sino foreign joint venture Automotive Design and Development Center in China by General Motors and SAIC. Now, if you don't know already, SAIC, General Motors, and Wuling have a tri-venture in which each party owns around about 33%, and they sold 60,000 electric cars in December of 2021 alone. Now, it was previously reported that BYD's number 56 customer in the battery business has demand for blade batteries of up to tens of gigawatt hours, according to the report, which provided no further details. But tens of gigawatt hours, that's a lot of cars. Now, BYD is the second largest battery company in China, and currently, based on their output, are the third or fourth largest in the world. The company ranks second with more than 25 gigawatt hours of batteries installed in 2021 in China and a 16.2% market share of the battery market in China, according to data released earlier this month by the China Automotive Battery Innovation Alliance. CATL's power battery installation in China for the full year 2021 was 80.5 gigawatt hours, ranking first with a 52% market share. Now, I should point out that CATL have just begun delivering batteries to Tesla from a factory that they only started working on 3 months ago, which apparently will have 70 gigawatt hours of annual production, and they're already at 60% of that total. Now, BYD's batteries are not only supplied to the company's own vehicles, they're also used to supply the outside world. Li Yunfei, BYD's general manager of brand and public relations, said last year that FinDreams is open to all industry players, not just BYD. So FinDreams is the name for BYD's battery division. Ford reached an agreement with BYD on a battery partnership in 2020 and was using BYD's batteries for the Ford Escape plug-in hybrid. When it launched the Mustang Mach-E EV in China last year, Ford announced that the model was powered by BYD's batteries, making it the first international car company to publicly adopt BYD's batteries. However, Ford did not use BYD's signature blade battery based on lithium iron phosphate technology, but rather BYD's 811 ternary lithium battery. Now, in October of last year, local media in China reported that BYD has received 10 gigawatt hours of LFP battery orders from Tesla. BYD didn't confirm nor deny this, meaning it seems as though it's accurate. Now, at the end of last month, 36KR reported that NIO staff had recently appeared frequently at BYD, and the two sides were negotiating business cooperation. NIO was in deep contact with BYD, and the two sides have already reached the end of a discussion about the cooperation of the former sub-brand, the report said, citing people familiar with the matter. Now, what I believe is going to happen here, NIO plan on making a new brand, which will be like a more affordable brand of car, and they plan on using BYD blade batteries to power those more affordable cars. Now, the report did not provide more information on the NIO sub-brand or what the partnership would look like, but suggested the move comes at a time when several Chinese car companies are looking to diversify their battery suppliers in order to get more battery deployment over the coming years. So you can see here clearly why, one of the reasons why I've invested in BYD obviously is the fact that not only are they one of the fastest growing electric car companies in the world, I mean by some margin, not only are they the most vertically integrated car company in the world, not only are they not only reliant on cars to make money, they actually make, I think, more money from assembling and building mobile phones than they do from electric cars. But they also are poised to grow exponentially thanks to this position they're in the marketplace here in terms of, I mean, they're building factories left, right, and center for battery deployment. They're building factories left, right, and center for cars, for electric cars, mind you. And interestingly enough, BYD seem to have an interesting strategy, one which CATL has as well. That is to find factories from car companies who are bankrupt, no longer exist, and to turn them into factories that they can use within a very short period of time. And this kind of efficiency is what really appeals to me. Let me know what you think about BYD in the comment section below. Have you considered investing in them? If you have, yes. If not, why not? Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye.